Hey everybody, it's Ryan, and what I have here is a battery monitor. And what I'm gonna do in this video is explain what all this does as far as tracking the overall health of the battery, but how the app integrates to it, even does GPS tracking. So this also kind of serves like a kind of a big brother type device where it will literally track wherever this vehicle is located via a GPS tracker in the app that you download and get to use with this. This does work with 24-volt, 12-volt, and 6-volt batteries. Also works with a variety of different batteries from AGM, gel batteries, liquid batteries, a whole bunch of different styles. So it's not really limited to that. You can actually put custom features in here. So when you're hooking up the battery, it's showing that it's connected to the right type of battery. How easy is it to use, and some other cool features. All right, the first thing you do is you're going to bolt the red to the red terminal on the battery, and then the black to the black terminal. And this is kind of, it's very lightweight. It's only, I don't know, maybe 3.5 inches long. Very small, can tuck out of the way. And then the fun begins. All right, so now that we're hooked up to the battery, it instantly, once you go through the quick connection, takes maybe 60 seconds. It's going to give you some indications about the battery that it's hooked up to. So in this example, it's saying that this particular battery only has, or is good as far as 72% of the battery life. It's good. The voltage is 12.63. The temperature is 75.2. And then we have a crank test and a charging test. And then it keeps like some information down here as far as the voltage. Here's your find the car information where this is going to. It's pretty cool. It's going to GPS track where the vehicle is located, and it's going to give you some other stuff as far as the overall history of the battery, and then you can add additional of these devices if you have a lot of vehicles and you want to kind of track them all individually. Very cool. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go through the charging test. So we have to turn the vehicle on. Then we're going to do the test. It's going to go through the settings. It says turn off all electrical equipment. So we're going to turn off anything that might be in the car. All right. So now we're going to follow the instructions and put the engine at 2,500 RPMs. And we're going to start the test. It says the vehicle keeps idling, turn off all electrical equipment, click test at the end of the test. So now we're going to go to hit test. And then you get some cool stats. So here we have the idle charge, which is showing in this example 14.58 volts. You have your high speed charge, which was, I assume, at 2,500 at 14.5. Then you have your diode ripple charge, which is at 5 MV, I guess is what that is. And it's in the normal range. It tells you that's in the normal range. Very, very cool. So if you're ever in a situation where you wanted to kind of check how the vehicle is getting charged, you can go through this test. And this is going to tell you either one or two things. It's going to tell you if the battery is not doing so well, or if the vehicle that's supposed to be charging the battery, let's just say the alternator, that might be a concern, especially if the battery is in pretty good shape. So it's sort of like a two-type system as far as letting you know it could be a vehicle issue or it could be a battery issue, which is really cool to be able to just do at your home. Now with the vehicle on, it even says it's in charging mode. So let's turn the vehicle off. And then it goes to OK. So it is instantly reading what is going on under the hood with the battery, and it gives you this indicator that the battery is okay. Now, if you weren't happy in this example with 72%, then you might say, okay, well, I need to hook it up to a battery charger and get it juiced all the way up until it gets to, I would assume, 100%. Also a voltage history, so you can kind of track the history of the battery and even the temperature of the battery, which is kind of cool. Come over here and highlight that, and it will tell you some really cool stats that might be important. So for example, this battery has been sitting and it will tell you the temperature that it's been sitting in the environment. So let's just say the car was in storage. You'd be able to tell like the temperature, the ambient temperature of the vehicle that the vehicle is being stored in just with a click of an app to turn it on, which is really cool. You can also set up alarms. So via push notifications, let's just say you want to have it to where the battery, it falls above or below, or it's tripping a setting that has to do with the overall voltage. So if the car is just sitting, let's just say in storage, and it's not hooked up to a charger, you'll be able to know this. You'll also be able to track kind of abnormal cranking. So if the car's getting cranked and it's struggling, let's just say it still turns on, the vehicle still turns on, but there is something that's not right. You can get a push notification letting you know that, hey, you might want to get that checked out. All this information can be exported and just made it easy to receive. This can be switched from a temperature setting. This can be switched to Fahrenheit. The distance tracking can be set to miles and feet. It also can help you track miles per gallon. So there's some settings in there that say, okay, based on the average gas and how much that's costing, how do you want to track that? There's different currencies in there that just really give some very cool custom settings, if you will. Now, full disclosure, this company sent this to me and said, Ryan, give us an honest review. Tell us what you think about our battery monitor. And I've never seen anything like this before. I didn't even know this existed. So testing this thing out was definitely very, very cool. I've never seen anything like this before. I didn't even know this was a thing that even existed. Having something on the vehicle at all times that's monitoring the health of the battery, and you can log in remotely. You don't have to pop the hood. And just having that peace of mind that you're always able to know kind of, where the battery is in its overall health life, because I think you could definitely prevent getting stranded because your battery is right on the edge and you don't even know it. Hope this answered any all questions you might have, and we'll talk to you soon.